call me SKEPTA. Before I start, I just wanna say, boy, better know all day.
What's up guys, TheFludeh here, and I'm bringing you episode 2 of Beating the Market Crash, which is now going to be called Purchasing PSG. I was going to do it to Stoke, but the Stoke team is probably going to cost me around about 15 million coins, and I don't think I'll be able to trade up to 15 million coins, so I'm going to go for an easy target and trade my way up to Team of the Season. Ibra, Menez, Matuidi, all of those players. So yeah, let's get into it. Trading to PSG, and what I did was, this is like really old footage. Well, it was really old footage, it's now up to date. So what I got up to was 14-0-0 on my record, and I also managed to pack a third and form, what's his name? I think it's Benitez for America. I always get confused between him and Martinez, and there's a few players in my trade pile which I just list up like that: Ogbonna, Abiati and Thierry Henry. I do have two teams as well, so two players have already sold. You can see right there that Benitez sold, which I packed ages ago on this account. And now I'm going to go into my active squad. So this is the Serie A team which I had. A really decent team. I didn't lose a game with it. I also had David Luiz, Mikel and Victor Moses in there, which is a really OP team if you want to use that. This was the other team which I had, which is a really good team as well. You can see right there, Adrian, 11 goals in 10 games. He's a really good player, as well as Bojan, if you haven't used them on Ultimate Team. So what I did was listed up both of those teams, and I decided to build a PSG team. Yesterday I did try and play Ultimate Team, and I did get my first loss due to a disconnect because my internet was playing up really bad yesterday. But this is a team we're rocking. We're rocking a 4-2-3-1 PSG team. Looking really nice. The most expensive player in there is, of course, Informed Menez, who cost me just less than 24k. Looking a bit slow at the back just because I can't afford Thiago Silva yet, so I'm going to have to make do with Alex, who has like 54 pace, but he has really good free kicks, and that's pretty much all he has going for him. Decent defending as well, I think. But this is the first team we're playing against. We're playing against a really sweaty BPL team in the 3-4-2-1 formation, and we go 1-0 up in this game through a rainbow flick volley from Menez. Not a bad debut goal to get for your team. Really nice goal, but the guy did defend it really poorly. I mean, he completely locked off with his defender. I don't know what he was doing. This is why so many skillers get their clips in Division 3 or lower divisions, because it's so easy to skill against people who can't defend. Lucas plays a nice pass into Menez, and then Menez with some really nice skill. Beating the first player, did a pointless heel-to-heel flick, and then cuts inside to beat David Luiz on his near side. And this is how the game finished, because the guy does decide to rage quit after this game, and the game did finish 2-0. Went out and bought a contract for Van der Veer, which cost me 450 coins, and now everyone is up to date with contracts. I think David Beckham and Alex will need a contract after the next game. A lot of the players have sold, which I'll be sure to show you in the next episode, and you can tell that I wasn't lying there because it did come up with the 2-0 message right there. So Menez on 2 goals in 2 games at the moment due to that one disconnect which I had yesterday, and we're going to go into the next game right now. This is actually a really cheap team to make. If you don't have many coins, you may as well build this team. Guerrero is a really good player for a non-rare card. And we're up against this guy who's using the Atletico Madrid away kit. I'm using my white kit, and his team name is The Rising. He has a BPL team in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. He's got Podolski, Tevez, Balotelli, Cam, even though he's in the CF position. He's got Valencia, Ashley Young, Evra, Vermaelen, I think he had Cahill, and you know, it's a very good looking team. It doesn't cost a great deal, but he probably could get better defenders in there. We pick up the ball here with Guerrero, and Menez with a fucking amazing touch right there. I'm going to show you a replay of that because when I was playing the game, I didn't expect him to do it. He just did some random touch which completely beats the defender. I don't know if it was bad defending or I just flicked something, but he kind of like does a 180 and then gets in on goal and shoots it into the far corner. Well, into the bottom right hand corner, let's say that. Beckham picks up the ball but gets tackled. Matuidi plays a nice 1-2 with Menez, and then Menez getting an assist as well as a goal in this game. Matuidi with a really nice finish right there into the top left hand corner to put us 2-0 up 26 minutes in, and this guy goes on the attack 5 minutes before half time, triple taps exit into Sirigu, and I thought Sirigu was just going to, you know, pick this ball up with no problem, but no, he decides to palm it out straight to his other striker and decides to score from it. Podolski whips the ball into Tevez in the 51st minute, and you know, you can see how this is going. I've just thrown away a 2-goal lead, which I was comfortably winning this game, and this guy just comes back in it with 2 crosses, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to get cross goal myself, and Gamero there with a big header to put us 3-2 up in this game in the 66th minute. And at this point I was just like, defend, but you know, in the 89th minute, Balotelli comes up from a corner and heads that in. I don't know why it had Maxwell marking Balotelli. I mean, Maxwell, my left back, marking Balotelli, I don't think he's really going to head the ball away from him, but I did dominate. I don't know, I kind of dominated the stats. It was pretty even in terms of shots on target in the end. I probably should have had better finishing, but you know, the game did finish 3-3. I'm not going to complain with a point, because a point is a point and is just going to get my way up to Division 2. I don't think I mentioned it in this episode, but I am in Division 3 at the moment and I'm trying to win the title. But we're going to go into the third and final game of this episode, and we're up against a 5 at the back League One team. And you know, that is just sweaty. He does have Alex in there, who is kind of a slow player, but the guy does go on the attack, and I just perform an ultimate counter attack right here. Lucas passes the ball into Matuidi, plays it into Beckham, and then Beckham releases Menez. Because this guy was playing 5 at the back, I didn't really want to score a nice goal, so I just banged it near post. And in the 12th minute we go 1-0 up through a goal from Menez. And if you haven't tried Menez, he's really cheap and he's a really good inform card. I've also used his team of the season card. Kind of regretting it because I didn't play him at CF, I played him at Cam, but here he is again. He scores the second goal of the game, a nice scoop chip from Lucas, I think that was, because he has the flair trait, and you know, a decent header by Menez to score the goal in the end. Kicking the ball up from my own half, gets the ball to Menez, who does like a through his own legs, does like a, I don't even know what that is, he kicks the ball forward, and then Gamero with a tidy finish into the, I don't know, the middle right hand corner, and that's how the game finished. So the game finished 3-0, Gamero getting on the score sheet and Menez getting 2 goals as well. This guy does decide to rage quit in the 81st minute, which, you know, you're 3-0 down in the 81st minute, why did you last that long anyway? Menez gets the 2 goals and the man of the match card, so he's performing very well for me. If you want to leave a player in the comments that you suggest who plays the PSG who is really good, that would be most appreciated. If you get 500 likes on this video, I'll do a double upload of this series tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.